Welcome guys, it's S7, don't forget it, here back again with another video, and today we're going to be reacting to 3 abandoned place horror stories animated part 2, as we already did part 1 and it did alright. But people people been requesting for part 2 because they're like, where's part 2? And yeah, but that's kind of my fault because as you can tell, it's a new place, new apartment, new house. It's not like the other one, so it was like a whole move, so I couldn't really do much and also work. But anyways, that's just excuses that I'm trying to come up with. Yeah, but I am sorry though for taking that long to bring part 2 out. But without further ado, let's jump right into it. Alright guys, let's get to it.
I traveled to find myself after college. It's a tale as old as time. College student graduates with a degree that he has no idea what to actually do with it, and wanders the country by himself in an old car he bought on eBay, hoping that he'll find some profound meaning to life at a pit stop somewhere. For one entire year after graduating, I went on a cross-country road trip going nowhere in particular. I often stopped by small towns and took part in whatever obscure local traditions it had. Pie baking contests, annual dance festivals, weird delicacies anyone else in America would consider disgusting, that sort of thing. Though they were all from the same country, it was interesting to see how different they all were from one another. I enjoyed my time stopping by them, even if I had to do odd jobs every now and then when my savings wouldn't cut it. One day on my self-realizing road trip, I came across a town that would change my life forever. It started out with a rusty old sign behind the road in the middle of nowhere. I would have missed it had I not been driving slower than usual to take in the sight of the vast expanses of wild grass to the either side of me. I parked right beside the sign and had to squint to read what it said through the brown what
does that reminds me of me? When I can't read signs, that's why I don't do that. I'm just trying to trying to read. It's because we're short eye distance, we need glasses, but some of us don't like wearing glasses. So yeah, I feel you, man.
Rust that had gathered on it. It read Rory, 100 miles, accompanied by an arrow curving left. I assumed that Rory must be a small town, and I started to look forward to learning some new local customs. I continued to drive down the long road, keeping an eye out for a left turn. Eventually, I came across a small dirt path branching off the main concrete road into a dense forest. Vegetation had grown over the path, but I could tell that just below the foliage was a smooth paved surface that might have once been used by people. I probably would have missed it entirely had I not been looking for it. The town must have been happy in its isolation to leave the path, and it's so hard to find. I turned the car onto the overgrown path and into the forest. Shadows casted by the tall trees above engulfed my vehicle. Only the faint spots of sunlight from the thicket lit my path up enough for me to not accidentally drive into a tree.
Does he not have headlights? I can't even speak. That's how retarded that guy is when I'm putting headlights on.
After about an hour or so of driving over crunchy leaves, I finally reached the end of the path. In front of me was a small town with short, boxy buildings flanking either side of its roads. On the surface, it looked like all the other towns I'd visited since starting my trip, and yet, something about it felt off.
Bruh, as soon as I see a building like this, I immediately would know that it's abandoned. I would not even stay a bit. I would just straight away drive back or reverse and just keep going to the next town, you know? And the fact that he said that he feel like, agitated for, something is gonna be wrong, that's a first flag to take, is to reverse your car and get out of here, man. But again, he's white. He's white, so yeah, I'm just joking. I don't know. Why do you guys always have to investigate, man? If this was a black person, nah, they would just be like, I'm out. No, I'm just saying, okay, don't come at me because you guys all like to investigate a lot of stuff. And somehow you guys don't die first. We all black people die first. So I don't know, man. This world is cruel. Anyways, let's get to it.
As I drove through it, I quickly realized what it was. The place was way too quiet. Usually when I rolled into...
Oh, you realized the place was too quiet. Like when you were you coming with your eyes closed? You didn't see no one on the road. Not even anyone walking by. Obviously. Anyways, let's continue. This guy is a bit dopey.
To a new small town, I'd at least get a look or two from a local wondering what the banged up car was doing in their town. But here, there wasn't even anybody outside doing anything, and I couldn't see anyone in the buildings through the windows either.
No shit,
At that moment, I knew I'd either stumbled into a town full of introverts or an abandoned one. I held out hope that it might just be a quiet day for the town, and drove to a building with a hotel sign in front of it. My car was the only one in the eerily empty parking lot. I pushed open the door to the little hotel. Like the rest of the town, there was no one to be found. The receptionist desk sat empty, and nobody came when I rang the bell on it. I knew...
This guy will be the best detective ever. Like, just stating the obvious. He'll be like, oh, I'll find a clue. There's no one here. Like, everyone already knows there's no one here. It's abandoned. Come on, man. And you can literally see the sign. Let's go back. Yeah, you can literally see the sign. It's not straight. The windows are broken. It's literally tilted. And you're the only one there. No cars around. Obviously, no one's gonna be there to answer the door. And the door was wide open too. Man, this guy must be a bit like... Not.
Car was the only one in the eerily empty parking lot. I pushed open the door to the little hotel. Like the rest of the town, there was no one to be found. The receptionist desk sat empty, and nobody came when I rang the bell on it. I knew at that point that the town must have been abandoned by its residents, though for what reason I still couldn't tell. After only a moment's hesitation, I swiped a key from the key rack behind the receptionist desk.
Oh, he swiped it. Why not just take it? There's no one there. No one is gonna be like, you're going to jail for taking the key. No one is there, man. Why you didn't need to swipe? It's a free room, man.
And went to the room it was for. While I didn't relish the thought of squatting in an unoccupied building, I was itching for a comfortable bed to lie on after spending the past few nights in my car.
Comfortable? The place is abandoned. Actually, no. There's some places that are abandoned and can have a lot of, like, nice stuff. So, I don't know. But in this case, the place is totally abandoned. No one's been there for like probably years or a couple decades, you know. But let's find out.
The door to the hotel room creaked open with a loud squeak. I looked inside hoping to find a bed to rest on for the night. Although the room seemed well kept enough, I knew I wasn't going to be sleeping on the bed anytime soon when I saw it. Some sort of red mold was staining the white sheets of the bed, and the smell was unbearable too.
Someone died
like
there.
Roadkill that had been left to rot. I gagged and closed the door before going back to the front desk to get a key for a different room to sleep in. But when I did, I was met with the same exact problem in the new room. The same pungent red mold that had covered the sheets of the first room was on the cushioned chair of the new room I picked. The smell was also just as terrible, and once again, I went back to the front desk to get the key for a different room. I found the same red mold in every single room I entered in the hotel. Sometimes on the chairs and sofas, most of the time on the beds. I was about to give up after checking the 10th room when something on the moldy bed caught my eye. Something that glinted in the golden sunlight that shone past the closed curtains. Holding my breath, I approached the bed to see what it was. My eyes widened when I saw a gold diamond ring on top of the red mold.
Gold digger. Gold digger. I'm just saying, he's a gold digger. I mean, once again, he investigated. If this was a black person, I'm out. He'll be like, nah, this place is not good. But or we will just take the seat off, like the white shit off. So I don't know, man.
Old. My body moved before I could think twice. I tried to pick up the ring, no longer caring whether I touched the mold or not. The moment my fingertip touched the red mold, I felt a burning pain shoot through it and into my arm. I let go of the ring and took a step back. I suddenly didn't want the ring or to stay in the town anymore. I ran out of the hotel and back into my car. I grabbed the first aid kit I kept in the glove compartment and poured rubbing alcohol over where I'd touched the mold. The moment the alcohol touched my skin, a searing pain erupted in my fingertip. Upon closer inspection, I could see that my fingertip had developed a bloody blister that bulged out of my skin like a bulbous water balloon. I gently poked at it with my...
Oh no! He popped it! Oh, as you all know, I'm a weak stomach. I don't really like blood. Even if it's fake, I still like cringe after. He had the audacity to just like squeeze it like with his hand, like.
My other hand, and the blister instantly burst at the slight pressure. The blood from the blister splattered all over my hands. I felt a burning sensation whenever the blood touched my skin. I scrambled to wipe them off with a towel, but realized with horror that they wouldn't come off. The blood had permanently seeped into my skin, turning into reddish sores that looked eerily similar to the red mold I encountered in the hotel.
Alright, number one thing, if you're gonna go to a place, don't touch anything you see. Number two, if you know it's abandoned, get the heck out of there, okay? And third but not least, if you see the sign or anything out of place, man, take someone with you, you know? Take someone and just dip. Go. Don't stop. Go find another place that's gonna be better and with people around, okay? Because look what happened to your hand. Look. That's what happens when you investigate too much and don't touch ghost stuff, alright? I'm pretty sure you're wealthy, man, rich man. You don't need to, oh, excuse me. You don't need to take something off a dead body. But it's alright, let's go.
It's been a week since then. I'm still in the town and the sores have spread.
Wait, hold up. So, my guy, you go, infected. You know there's no people, no medical help. And you decide to stay at that abandoned place. He's a genius. Absolutely. I love this guy. Just, I don't know, man. Oh my god. Nah, no more words for you.
Every day I can feel the sores that now cover my arms, eating away at my flesh.
My guy, go get medical help. You're not gonna sit there and it's not gonna heal by itself, okay? Go get medical help. Oh my god. Oh, this guy must be really dopey. Alright, let's go.
My arms are little more than skin and bones now. I'm sure that it'll soon eat at my bones in time as well.
So he knows
I felt a
he's
burning sensation whenever the blood touched my skin. I scrambled to wipe them off with a towel, but realized...
The more you scramble with the towel, you just... Oh, this guy must be really dope. He's so dopey that even a dopey is better than him. Anyways, he should have... Number one rule, if you're infected, do not touch it, do not scrub it. Run under hot water or whatever it is. And the first error you did was pour alcohol in it. It wasn't a cut. It wasn't anything that alcohol can help to clean the bacteria. It's an infection. And plus, we don't even know how you got infected, man. You didn't get cut. Or unless you got cut when you were picking up the ring. But other than that, I don't know how you could get infected that easily by just picking up a ring.
Realized with horror that they wouldn't come off as I returned to the road in search for...
Oh! So it's been been a week now, yeah? Since last time the infection was just small. Then you go to his arm. Then he went to his eye. And now he's deciding to, what? Go look for help? Nah, this guy's really dopey, man.
For help. I pray that I have not accidentally doomed the rest of the world to the same fate as that abandoned town.
And there you have it. Oh, the ending was a bit... it's alright, just that he put a dopey. Anyways, let's jump into the next screen so I can finish this video off for you guys. Alright guys, welcome back. Yeah, that was an interesting twist to that video. Yeah, like I said, if you ever get drive to abandoned place, number one rule is to never ever touch anything. 2, look for people around before you enter any residential properties or anything like that. And number 3, always go in 3 or groups. Go in with a pair or a group. Alright, it's gonna save your life. Don't go alone, because anything can happen, as you could clearly saw to that guy. Yeah. And number 4, if you find anything out of the ordinary, go, man, go. Don't stay and investigate, because once again, he stayed, investigated, touched stuff, got infected, and now he's probably gonna die halfway, which I'm not hoping for, but he's definitely gonna die. Anyways, let's just wrap this off. Yeah, just to say again, sorry again for posting a couple 2 months. That's kind of embarrassing, but months after. Yeah, if you really enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash the like button and also smash the subscribe button and comment anything you want, as I take requests as well. Yeah, and yeah, I'll try uploading more videos, because I work based on you guys. So if you guys request videos, I'll make it. And I'll also try to bring on, but I like better when it's from you guys. It helps me know that you guys love me. You guys just want to see the video you want to see, not like a random video, you know what I mean? So if you have a video, drop it down in the comment. And yeah, and but before I go, I'd just like to do this announcement. Of course, I have my online shop. It's currently out already. It's an active wear, and it's literally just for gym purpose. So if you or any occasion. So if you like one, I'll put a link down in the comments. Okay. Adios, amigos. Bye.